Hey guys, what's new? Welcome to MellowStar Memories. Woo! I'm just gonna share with you a memory that I had of something that was really great in my life. And you guessed it, it's Pokemon. Now I remember when I was younger, Pokemon was an anime that was on at the time. Let me take you back to a time, 1998. And Pokemon first came on Channel 11, WB, where I was. I really don't remember the very first time I heard about it, but I do remember it was a big thing back then. It blew up everywhere. And I still have some things from that time. Ooh, some playing cards here. Ooh, Squirtle and Charmander in the rain, that's cute. Pokemon sticker sheets, when this was so freaking awesome. Of course, some Pokemon cards, 3D Oddish. Fat Pikachu, because he's a fat ass right here. And Weeping Hell. Bell, this random giant Pokemon picture that I happen to have since I was like 11, 12? This was hotness back then. Hotness. So basically Pokemon blew up when I was younger. So I had to be like 10, 11, 12, something like that. It was just something about collecting those little monsters and training them and battling your friends that was just so exciting. My little mind grasped that concept really well. And it was so fun. So, when I was in 7th grade, biggest thing there, that didn't sound right. The largest freaking thing at the time, that didn't sound right either. The really cool thing at the time was Pokemon 98. Two hottest games, Pokemon Red and Blue for the Game Boy. It's my original Game Boy. I think this is my sister's Game Boy. My Game Boy broke that year. The screen cracked and my mom threw it away. But I still got the original back, the battery cover, for my original Game Boy. And of course the help number and the little Mario is just like totally warped off by now. And there are no batteries in this. But still, this Game Boy represents a lot. Now, at the time, we got Pokemon Red and Blue. Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue were the biggest things at the time. These were freaking awesome. Look at the back. You had the Game Boy to play them on. Hours of fun was to be had. Pokemon could not escape the corny advertising gimmicks of the 90s. It fell victim to it harshly. But some things were kind of cool. And also weird. To be more specific, the advertising.
Hey little buddy, wanna ride? Pikachu! Yeah, whatever.
Now, Pokemon was advertised in video game magazines, commercials, TV commercials, everything, you name it. TV commercials were a little bit interesting, so we're gonna look at that. It's been a long time since I've seen these commercials. I remember seeing them when I was a kid, and when Pokemon first came out, it was really exciting to see these commercials. You really wanted to see what they had to offer about this game. The commercial is supposed to show what the game is about, the expectation, fulfill that expectation in your mind, and kind of persuade you to buy. I don't know if the commercial did that for me, because I didn't know what to expect from it. But you know what? We're gonna watch it right now, because I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and I'm kind of excited to see what the commercial is now, you know, in my adult, older mind. Because a lot of those Pokemon commercials back then were really quick, to the point. They featured a lot of the animated characters from the show, and wasn't really accompanied by that much game footage. It was more about the feel of Pokemon rather than the actual display of gameplay. A lot of 90s commercials, that's what they did. They mainly showed some gimmicky, fun, weird, loopy live action or animation, and then showed a small amount of game footage. Pokemon basically fell into that category as well. So let's see this right now. Come on, watch it with me. So let's see. I'm kind of a little excited. I don't know what to expect, because we already know I love Pokemon. I got my Pokemon display right here. And I remember there was the commercial about this guy. Let's just watch it. Let me shut up and just watch this shit. Here we go. Pokemon Red and Blue commercial from the 90s.
Hey little buddy, wanna ride?
Whoa, that's not suspicious.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Got a bus full of Pokemon here.
Right back.
I ain't trusting him. He's fat, and it's like a bus full of Pokemon.
Where can you catch a 150 Pokemon?
They're getting crushed. This is disturbing. This is borderline disturbing. So, like, he put them... Nice. Okay. So... Alright here. Alright. The commercial was an interesting approach to I guess, selling a product or putting Pokemon in there. This commercial doesn't work for Pokemon for me. Like, yo, what the fuck? All right, okay. You got this guy here. He looks a little sinister. Let me rewind this shit. He looks sinister as fuck. He looks creepy, okay? And not because he's fat or big or anything. Nothing wrong with being, fat. You're fat. That's fine. But he looks creepy because he just has this greaseball kind of look. Like, hey. So why are you driving a bus full of Pokemon anyway? That's weird in itself. They're not in their Pokeball, so is this the Pokemon world? Or is this like the Pokemon in our world? So how did that happen? How did they get in our world? Why are they animated in 2D and we're live action? Or he's live action, not us. Well, we are, but whatever, you know what I mean. I mean, it's cool that they animated them. The animation looks really good for this freaking commercial. It looks like they were drawn specifically for this commercial or something. And I like the fact that they're moving around and squirming, and that's cool. That gives the impression that they're alive and they're fucking there. But this motherfucker, he looks like a creepy ass bus driver from I don't know what year, because in the 90s there was no bus driver looking like that. I can attest to that. I can fucking tell you. That's fucking weird. And at least in the city, not the city I fucking grew up in. And this guy, he looks greasy as fuck. He looks like he's pale. He looks like a creep, like a pedophile, and he's like around these Pokemon. And like he's like, oh wait, like he looks fucking like, it's just look weird. I don't understand what this commercial is trying to convey. I don't really see me wanting to play Pokemon after seeing this commercial. And then it's terrifying. They're getting crushed. Like, they're sitting there waiting, la la la. They get picked up. First of all, they didn't even have to pay toll. It was a free damn ride. That's fucking suspect right there. Okay, that's not suspicious at all. Oh, come on, little yellow mouse. Come in my bus. That sounded wrong. And then, like, sit in the back, you see a whole bunch of other Pokemon. Oh, we're just sitting here too. And then all of a sudden, I'll be right back. Then, and as they're getting crushed, they're not saying anything. It's like they're okay with it. Like, I don't get that. Why are they okay with it? Are y'all okay with that? I don't know. Like, and then he goes, like, doesn't make any sense. Look. Okay, wait. They don't look that okay with it. They look terrified as fuck when I watch that again. They look scared. They look terrified. But then after they're crushed into a Game Boy, I think that's a Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy, whatever. After they're crushed into the Game Boy, they seem like they're okay with it and they're happy and everything. I don't get this. I just don't understand. And then on top of that, I don't really see any gameplay footage. I don't know what this game is about. I think they're really trying to write off the impression that the kids saw the anime and they probably have an idea of what Pokemon is from the merchandise and all these other things. So when they see Pokemon, they're just go like, yay, okay. And then they just went with it. And it worked, apparently. So to be honest, like, it didn't make a major difference to me. I don't get why to sell these games, they needed commercials like this. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I love these games. I just don't know shit about them based on that commercial. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think in the comments, and please just tell me overall. Honestly, this commercial is kind of freaky. I can go on about this. This guy looks creepy as fuck, and the tone of the commercial too is very dark. It's a dark tone. It's not very colorful. The most colorful things on this commercial are the Pokemon themselves, which is great, but kids like color. People, I mean, when they're young, color does a lot for your eye. Kids are very impressionable, and when they see color and certain objects and shapes, it makes them react a certain way. It brings feelings of positivity inside of them, and they associate color with happiness. Like, this is not something you do. It's all dim and dreary. I mean, I get, and maybe I'm overanalyzing this shit, I'm sorry, but maybe the dreariness is supposed to be representation of, it's all dim and shit, and then when you see the Pokemon, they're colorful. They light up. When this motherfucker's playing the Pokemon, like, hey, I got them. Hey, gotta catch them all. So, like, when you see this motherfucker, when you see this guy here, who is this game for? Who is it for? Is it for kids? Is it for creepy busmen?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I got it. Like, but I was also, what, 11, 12? And now I'm still a grown man, and I still love Pokemon. I still love Pokemon. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. My reaction to this, my MellowStar memory to this. And this memory is kind of fucked up now that I look back at it. Although I love Pokemon, I'm about to take these again. Oh my gosh. Although I love Pokemon, it's not without its flaws in terms of advertising. Even the games themselves, the Pokemon images in them, some of them were kind of wonky anyway. You had coughing that was like reversed and shit. Then you had Fat Pikachu, of course. I also remember some of them were just really fucked up. Still great games, still love them both, and they still left a major impact in how games are today. So, thanks for sharing this MellowStar memory with me. Hopefully you're not too traumatized from this. That guy was creepy. Still didn't stop me from buying my Pokemon. Shoot. Later. Peace.